India has overtaken Brazil as the country with the world's second highest number of COVID-19 cases. More than 90,000 infections have been recorded for a second straight day. That's a global daily record. Now, India has more than 4.2 million cases, its death toll passing 71,000. Rebecca Bundan reports from Mumbai.
It's a grim milestone for India, as it's now the second worst affected country behind the United States, and it's adding more COVID-19 infections on a daily basis than any other country. The virus has been spreading from major cities to smaller towns and villages where healthcare infrastructure is much weaker compared to urban areas.
It's very threatening, means every time we are in fear that somehow we'll catch the infection, and also the treatments are still not available for the common people. So it's not a good situation. No one is happy and no one is at peace.
इसके लिए हम बहुत अंदर से परेशान हैं और भगवान से विनती कर रहे हैं अंदर सभी कोई कि जल्द से जल्द ये कोरोना हमारे पूरी दुनिया से ही चला जाए.
The Indian government points out that the fatality rate is relatively low in India at 1.7%, and the recovery rate is high at around 77%. But some medical experts say that the number of infections in India could be far higher than the numbers being detected.
What we're just testing would actually be the tip of the iceberg, because what the numbers that we have found is only recently, but the testing should have been intensified quite earlier. I would suspect, at least from the figures that we're seeing, that the numbers may be twice or even thrice the figures that we're actually testing, especially the hinterland, the interiors of India, where there's a lack of aggressive medical care and stuff.
Some of our staffs are also getting affected with COVID because of physical exertion and not being able to take care of themselves, not eating properly because of the random shifts that people are working in. So it's troublesome for us as well.
With a population of 1.3 billion and many people living in overcrowded slum areas where safe distancing is a challenge, it was inevitable that the coronavirus would spread quickly in India, despite restrictions put in place during a strict nationwide lockdown. But doctors expect that as authorities allow more and more facilities to reopen, such as metro services most recently, in an effort to boost an economy battered by the lockdown, infections are only going to increase. And what they also fear is that many people in India are becoming more and more relaxed about the virus, and they're not following precautions properly. Rebecca Bundan, CNA, Mumbai.